Okay, very good afternoon everyone. My name is Ritesh. I work with Samsung TV product management team here in India. So today I welcome you all to the QLED Tech Seminar. All of you all have seen the QLED TV launch, have heard a lot about the QLED TV, have gone through the demo zone, have experienced the product by yourself. So we're here now. The main objective is to give you a more deep and understanding of the picture quality of QLED TV. So in terms of QLED TV, if I have to see the key main strengths of the QLED TV, they are Q picture, Q style and Q smart. In terms of Q style, you have seen the newly launched invisible connection. The invisible connection connects the TV to the One Connect box and gives you and makes your viewing experience more enhanced because there are no messy wires in your living room. It also comes with a bezel-less design with a clean metal body. And in terms of Q Smart, we have just one remote control controlling the TV with all other connected devices. Now the main objective here is to focus on Q picture, which is picture quality of the QLED TV, and explain to you how advanced the QLED TV is versus other leading technologies available today. So moving on to Q picture. Now in the QLED TV this year, we've done a lot of technological advancements in terms of picture quality. If I have to choose the top three picture quality advancements that we have worked upon, firstly is Q color. So the QLED TV is the only TV in the world right now to achieve 100% color volume. Secondly, in terms of contrast, the QLED TV offers rich and bold contrast both in night and day viewing. Thirdly, in terms of brightness and details, the QLED TV offers maximum brightness and details with a HDR level of 2000. This is not available in any other technology today. Now we'll deep dive into each technology and understand the importance of this and how is it beneficial for customers, as well as how did Samsung achieve these technological advances. Moving on to Q color. So in Q color, we have to firstly understand what is color space. So there is an organization called as DCI, which is the Digital Cinema Initiatives, which is a joint venture of leading production houses in Hollywood. So you have your 20th Century, you have your Fox, you have Warner Brothers, you have Walt Disney, all of them coming and collaborating together and setting a standard for color space, which are a range of colors that come on display, and also giving the best picture quality and reliability in terms of while production is being done and while displays is being shown to the viewers at cinema theaters as well as at your home. So what we did is we worked with that color space, which is defined as the DCI-P3 standard, which is the best available today, and we added a new quotient to that, which is brightness. Now with the color space and brightness, we come up with a new three-dimensional figure called as color volume. So just to explain it simply, color volume are nothing but unique coordinates of color and brightness. So as you move up of the color volume, it's more lighter colors. As you move left and right, it moves towards your red and blue colors. So this combination is the color volume. So we worked upon this color volume, and what we achieved was 100% color volume. So if I have to compare now at any given picture, we will be showing you a demo of this color volume. You can select any one coordinate you would like, and you would see that Samsung achieves 100% color volume of the DCI space available today. And if you have to compare that with the OLED technology offers only 68% of color volume. So there's almost a 32% more color volume that the QLED TV offers than OLED TV, proving how superior the QLED TV is versus the OLED TV. Moving on to the next part in that. So as you improve the color volume and as you add brightness, if you see this image from bottom, as I go up, as I keep adding brightness to my images, there is no color loss. However, what happens in the OLED TV is, from the start image, if I keep adding brightness, already in the mid-range there's almost a 20% color loss. As I improve the brightness of the image, there's a color loss of up to 50%. That happens because of the QLED TV is more superior technologically advanced to support both color and brightness at its peak. So the combination of color and brightness is more sustainable in the QLED TV rather than the OLED TV. Now, well, you would ask me, how did Samsung achieve these technological advances by having a 100% color volume. That's because of our new proprietary technology called as quantum dot technology. So quantum dots are nothing but nano-sized particles that are able to emit and control light basis electricity being given to them. So with the new quantum dot, we've added a new metal shell and a new metal core onto those quantum dots, which give us 50% more luminous efficiency than existing technology and 20% more color control. So with this improvement in terms of the input, what we got was the most purest light spectrum available today. It's the most symmetric and purest light spectrum, the light that we got today. So when we see TV, you really need the best light to produce the best pictures. And with quantum dot technology, we are able to produce the best light. So the best input gives us the best output. So through the new quantum dot technology and the new metal shell and new metal coating on those quantum dots, we are able to control both light efficiency and color, giving us the most purest light spectrum available today. Moving on to the second aspect, which is contrast. So while watching TV, all of you all have noticed that the viewing experience is distorted by your ambient light or by the surrounding lights. So what happens here is, while watching TV, there is an external environment that we do not have control of, which is the external lighting conditions. So if you're watching it in the day, you would get your sun rays into your house. If you're watching it at night, you have your tube light obstructing your viewing experience. And then we have the TV display, which is constant. What we've done is we've innovated in this and we've been able to control the uncontrollable factors with the QLED TV by launching new advanced brightness sensor and new algorithms with advanced CPU. So irrespective of the lighting condition, the backlight automatically adjusts itself, giving viewers the best viewing experience. So if I have to explain this graph over here, so at night and day, as I move, the QLED TV automatically adjusts its brightness depending on your ambient light, giving you the most best picture viewing experience. If I have to compare that with any other technology today, if you see that the display is almost static, it does not change irrespective of the lighting conditions, which is a drawback in other technologies. Because you need a TV that responds to your ambient light, responds to your surrounding, and is able to give you that experience which you want and not obstruct your viewing experience with the surrounding lighting. Then moving on to the third aspect is HDR 2000. Before I explain what's HDR 2000, let's see a small video on what is HDR 2000. Sound.
That's because, until now, TVs didn't come with the power of HDR. HDR is a video technology that brings out every detail, even in extremely bright or extremely dark areas. It's just like how you see details in real life. To deliver these lifelike details, the QLED TV achieves brightness levels of HDR 2000, which is, in fact, very close to natural light. The number in HDR shows the level of brightness. The higher the number, the more details able to be expressed. You can see the subtle differences in both dark and bright areas, just like how we see in the real world. Which means, with HDR 2000, you're able to see all the details in these dark areas, as well as these bright areas. Thing is, to fully enjoy the QLED TV's lifelike details, you need good contrast. To improve contrast, we used several solutions, among them Ultra Black. Okay, remember when you were watching a movie during the day and how you saw the furniture in the room and even your own face reflected on the TV screen? And then night comes and you have the lamp showing up on your screen? Ultra black technology does away with these pesky distractions by minimizing light reflections on the TV surface. So you can focus on the movie in whatever lighting, which means it doesn't matter whether the room you're in is dark or bright, you'll still enjoy the same great picture quality. Ready for some serious movie time? QLED TV, the next innovation in TV.
Okay, so what we saw in the video is HDR, which is the high dynamic range, which is as technology advances, as display advances, this is a new offering from different players, which is HDR, high dynamic range. So with high dynamic range, you're able to see details even in the brightest and darkest scenes. So with HDR 2000, which is available only with Samsung QLED TV, you're able to see the maximum details irrespective of the lighting or the lighting conditions in your living room or in the movies or in any picture that you take. Now, for example, if we've taken a picture and tried to display it on the QLED TV, so if you see, you can see details across. You can see the shining bridge, you can see the details of the bridge, irrespective both at day and night viewing. However, if you have to see that in the OLED technology, you would see that as the brightness increases, the details fall because of lack of HDR. Now, this is another classic example. Now, if I have a black cat with a black surrounding, with the QLED TV, you're able to see the difference of and able to see the minute details of the black cat with a black background. That's because of the details HDR 2000 has to offer. Over here, it gets smudged, so you can see there's a loss in details in that. Now, again, we've worked with a lot of leading production houses to get HDR content. So, with HDR 2000 content coming in, you need a panel to display that content. Now, if you have content coming in at HDR 2000, you need a display panel that supports HDR 2000. So, it gives you those details which the directors intended. However, if you compare it with other technologies such as OLED, you have a production house who's working with HDR 2000. However, if the display supports only a HDR 700, those details are all lost. So you do not see the details what a director really intended to show you in the movies or in any picture that you shoot by yourself in any HDR camera. Then moving on to the fourth aspect is about how advanced QLED TV is versus other technology in terms of durability. Now, most of you all would be aware of something called as pixel burn-in. So pixel burn-in are nothing but ghost images that remain on the channel when you change the channel. So if you provide continuous static electricity to the OLED TV because they are organic materials, those pixels get burned and there's a ghost image that remains. So from CNN, say you're moving on to a BBC channel, because you watch CNN so long, those pixels get burned and leaving a ghost image onto your panel. So you're buying such a high range product, and if you experience such poor picture quality in terms of pixel burn-in, it distorts your viewing experience. But in terms of QLED TV does not come with any pixel burn-in, so it provides you the most rich and best viewing experience across, be it in terms of color, in brightness, in terms of details, and also in terms of durability by no pixel burn-in. Now, if I have to just summarize this discussion that we had today, so firstly, in terms of color volume, Samsung QLED TV offers 100% color volume, and it's the only TV which is certified today to have 100% color volume. If we compare that with OLED TV, it has only about 68% color volume. So in terms of color volume, it's almost 32% more. Secondly, in terms of contrast, the QLED TV offers the best contrast both in night and day viewing, which is not available in the OLED TV. In terms of HDR, so brightness and details combined, HDR level in the QLED TV is 2000 nits of brightness. However, in OLED, it's only about 700 to 800 range. And then moving on to the last point, which is the lifespan and durability, there is no pixel burn-in in the QLED technology. However, in the OLED technology, you would notice pixel burn-ins, and it will be distorting your viewing experience. This was a just short snapshot of the discussions on the picture quality of QLED TV, but all these discussions are going to be showcased to you with a live demo on the back of this stage. So we will be showing you about color volume, about HDR, about contrast. And I would like all of you to please move to the color volume zone so that we can start the demo of the color volume. You already have that, okay.
Okay, so if you just step this side. Okay, Ritesh. No, so these guys are like waiting.
They finished.
They've already, alright. Okay, so good afternoon everyone. So we have a QLED TV and we also have a OLED TV, right? And what we have here is a color space with three primary colors, RGB, and besides that we have yellow, red, and cyan, white. And what you have on these, what you see on these two TVs is a DCI-P3 spectrum, which is basically your colors plus the brightness. Right? So we have a color meter here. So what we do is we'll actually point out both the TVs and see where the color lies on the DCI-P3 spectrum. So if you just first on the QLED TV. So if you see the point, so the QLED TV is able to show this color, which is like within its spectrum. But if I look at OLED TV, this lies outside the spectrum, right? And as pointed out, and we've been hearing this morning, that QLED is the only TV which gives 100% color volume, and the color loss in OLED is like 32%, which is evident there. You can point out to any color on the color space, and you can clearly see. Similarly, if we have, if you point out to OLED, any other color, maybe green. So where does this color lie in the spectrum? So of course, since it is displayed on the TV, it is able to show this color, whereas QLED also is able to show this color very easily. Right? So this is the exact mapping of colors, and we've been hearing this morning color loss in OLED TV, which is evident from this particular spectrum. And also, Ritesh just pointed out that colors are much more distinct. You have distinct RGB, whereas if you look at OLED, there's overlapping of colors here. There's overlapping of colors here, whereas if you look at the symmetrical lines, the colors are distinct, which means the TV would be able to show much more accurate colors, much more brighter colors. This is new color, and if you look at the images, so bright areas of the details, so here it's completely washed out, colors are oversaturated, whereas you can clearly see colors on a QLED. So details not there, oversaturation of colors. You can't see anything in it. It's like a distinct color space. And we've connected the same content to outputs, one on a QLED TV and one on a OLED TV. Same content playing in both the TVs. Right, so if you move toward this side, we have QHDR 1500 to 2000, which only Samsung is also. And if you look at this particular image, so QHDR in simple terms means that in the brightest and the darkest scenes, your details, your colors will not be lost. So example is like lighting here. So you can't see the light because it is reflecting from the ball, from the baseball. You really can't make out what's happening here. Whereas here, the outline of the baseball is very distinct, very clear. Right? But here, you can't really make out. So this was a very bright image, and you can clearly see the difference. And also, if you look at the background, you can see clearly differentiation in white and blues, whereas you can't really make out where the clouds are starting and ending. Also, again, another example, so details are missed. clearly see the details. Another very interesting image. You can clearly see the yellow of the sun, whereas you can't really make out what color this is and the details of this. Also, Ritesh pointed out Q contrast. This TV basically adjusts itself to the ambient lighting and gives you the deepest blacks. And also it has a anti-reflection coating, which will minimize the amount of reflection that is there. And you would have seen in the presentation in the morning, viewing angle. Right? So a QLED TV gives you viewing angle. So there is no color distortion if you are viewing from any side. Whereas an OLED, if you look at it from sides, yellow becomes green, which is the maximum distortion happens or it's been observed in the yellow color. So it appears green from side. In fact, from front as well. Okay, and again, few examples of HDR. So if you look at the outline of the ball,